What is up guys, Indian League Gamer here, and today we'll be showing a very well-known attack named as GOWiWiPe. This attack uses golem, wizards, witches and P.E.K.K.A.s. Let us go on to the war. This war was against a clan called GOWiWiPe, who destroyed almost all the town halls except 2 town halls. This attack has been made by our man Croots on enemy number 6. Let us see how this enemy base looks like. Well guys, you have seen this base in the past, I bet. This is a very popular anti-air base at Town Hall 8. The main feature of this base is this core is combined of 3 air defenses and 4 archer towers. It is a very heavy anti-air core. So the best advice one can give is not to use dragons or balloons to destroy this base, because there are another alternatives which are comparatively easier and safer to 3-star this base. The alternatives of destroying this base are hogs and GOWiWiPe or GOWiPe. Now it is very sure that these compartments will be containing Teslas. At Town Hall 8 you get 3 Teslas. These 3 compartments will be containing 3 Teslas, and the giant bomb spots can be observed here, here, here and here. There are 4 potential giant bomb spots. If you are using hog attack, you should use test hogs to detonate these bombs at all these places. Once these bombs are detonated, your mass hog attack will surely give you 3 stars. The another alternative of using GOWiWiPe or GOWiPe can be considered here. Now I have selected this base to demonstrate a GOWiWiPe or GOWiPe attack because the behavior of the golem is very special to the defenses which are not enclosed in any wall. The golem will move from one defense to another defense which is not enclosed by any wall in priority to the defense which is enclosed by a wall. So if a golem goes onto this mortar and the Tesla pops up, the golem will, after destroying this mortar, after this mortar has been destroyed, the golem will try to move to a defense which is not enclosed by a wall rather than going onto this Tesla which is enclosed by a wall. So the risk in this attack, the risk in such kind of bases is that your golem will move away from the wizards or P.E.K.K.A.s or witches, which are the damaging troops. So your wizards, witches will have a risk of not being guarded by golems. So to 3-star such a base, you must ensure that your golems guard your wizards, your golems, your king and the P.E.K.K.A. These 3 are high hit point units. These 3 units should guard your weaker units, and that's the reason why this base is difficult to 3-star with golems. Now let us see how Croots does his attack. The troop that Croots brings into this war is 6 wall breakers, 17 wizards, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 hogs, 2 golems, a witch, 2 witches in the clan castle, a king, 2 heal spells, 1 rage spell and 1 poison spell. Now guys, when the enemy clan castle is easy to lure, always lure it. He uses 2 hogs to lure this clan castle. It drops in his hogs on this cannon. These hogs will sufficiently lure entire clan castle. So this is the optimum utilization of these 2 hogs. Now only point which I don't like in this attack is that he doesn't bring sufficient barbarians or archers to gather these clan castle troops in a tight spot. Hence he has to waste so many troops just to gather these troops, enemy clan castle troops, in a tight spot. Now see, we'll count how many troops he wasted. Now he drops a wizard here, so 4 troops. Then he drops a wall breaker here, so another 2 troops. 6 troops have already been wasted. Then he sends 1 wizard in this corner, so 6 plus 4, 10 troops have been wasted till now. and then he sends another wizards. So total 14 troops have been wasted just to gather this enemy kind castle troops in a tight spot. Guys, had he brought 5 barbarians, that would be very well utilization of those 5 barbarians, and he could have used another 9 troops elsewhere. So now he drops in a poison spell. He waits till all the enemy Clan Castle troops are completely destroyed, and then he will start his GOWiWiPe attack. Now notice how he drops his golems. He doesn't drop 2 golems at same spot. The beauty of this attack lies in equal distribution of troops on a side. He knows he has to clear all these defenses at the same time. Now this golem will attract all these defenses on him. This golem will attract all these defenses on him. Hence, any troop behind this golem will be completely safe. Now he will be spreading out his wizards starting from here in a beautiful line, covering entire side of this base. This is very important, guys. These wizards will clear the entire side at the same time. Another thing to be observed is that he has 4 wizards still left with him. Now this golem will go on this mortar because it is not guarded by any defense, and this golem will go on this cannon and this archer tower because they are not guarded by any walls. So after destroying this mortar, this golem has tendency to move onto this cannon. Hence he knows that this cannon has to be destroyed, otherwise the golem will go onto one side and the troops, that is the wizards on this side, will be unprotected. So he immediately drops his Clan Castle witches here, and then he will be dropping one P.E.K.K.A here, and he knows that his P.E.K.K.A is moving onto this side. Hence he will drop another P.E.K.K.A here which will be going onto this side, and there is a very equal distribution of his troops. There is one golem, enough wizards, and one P.E.K.K.A here. There is one golem, enough wizards, and a witch here. And after this all troops starts damaging, he waits patiently and then drops his king. So his king, witches, and a P.E.K.K.A are going onto this cannon. As soon as he notices this, he knows that he needs this compartment to be broken to go into the town hall. That is the reason why he utilizes his rage spell. His rage spell will enrage this P.E.K.K.A, king, and witches. Now as soon as this mortar was destroyed, this golem started moving on to this cannon, but he immediately drops his rage spell and takes away this cannon. Now notice here he starts dropping his wall breakers and he drops his last 4 wizards right here. These wall breakers under the rage spell will break many more walls than without rage spell, and this last 4 wizards has been dropped after dropping these wall breakers. Now notice here, guys, he immediately drops a heal spell because he knows there are so many delicate troops like wizards and witches in this area, hence he needs them to stay alive. That is a very nicely timed decision. His top portion, there is a P.E.K.K.A and there are many wizards going in their top portion. His bottom portion, a golem is going in the bottom portion, and these wizards are guarded by this golem. As the attack moves on, he immediately drops another heal spell because he knows he has to destroy this core, and there are so many point defenses focusing on the center. So the king, this golem, these two are the heavy hit point units. These 2 units are protecting the witches and the wizards in the center. This golem is protecting these wizards in the bottom, and this P.E.K.K.A is protecting these wizards at the top. Hence there is a very equal well distribution of high hit point units along with the low hit point units. The low hit point units are the damaging units. Those units have to be protected by the high hit point units. Now as this attack goes further, his king, a golem, and a P.E.K.K.A in the core destroys the core, while his golem tanks for these defenses and saves this wizard. The top portion is almost destroyed. Now the core is also destroyed. Both of his witches are alive. There is a golem alive. A P.E.K.K.A in the top is destroying the base. This king is focusing onto the golem enemy king, and the wizards are destroying that king. Our king is guarding these wizards, witches. Hence, this attack has been beautifully conducted. Hats off to Croods for showing such a classic example of GOWiWiPe. We'll speed on to the things, and this base has no chance against such a nice attack made by Croods. So guys, if you like and enjoyed this video, do subscribe. Thank you for watching. Indian League Gamer over and out.